Good morning, my 67-day challenge friends. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I'm just giving you a little bit of an update. Today, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42. 42 is day 42 of my 67. This is the last month, and Canada Day, woo, is the day where I have made it. Anyway, just giving you an update because, yes, number 3, practicing accountability. So here I am. Yeah, here I am. Oh man, just getting my coffee in me now. Whew. So, number 1, create a healthy eating guideline and stick to it for the entire 67 days. My healthy eating guideline is more regimented around timing and intermittent fasting, as you know. So, I have a pretty structured intermittent fasting. I kept with it this week. Um, Thursday, I did have a bagel for breakfast. My body was telling me you need something. And so I did have something. It's how it goes. But everything else was regimented and I kept within, I didn't eat after the 7 o'clock mark. Um, so yeah, I'm pleased with how I did there. 5 hours of physical activity. Yes, I hit that, but just squeaked in. Just squeaked in. I didn't do a lot of extra, but I made sure I moved every single day. That is key for me, even more so than the 5 hours of movement, is every day making sure you're out doing something. And I took a couple videos just walking by the park, seeing the duckies, and it's a good time to get the kids away from these, and it's a good time to just talk. Or on Thursday night, I just went and listened to creation, and just focused on the creator. Um, and yeah, I just breathed. Sometimes that's all you can do and all you need to do. Accountability. No guilt. No guilt at all, right? Only positive self talk. Um, I am going to share something with you that I don't usually do, and that is the number on the scale has slipped from starting with a 2 to now starting with a 1. I'm very excited. In regular weight loss type groups, we call it Wonderland. And I was chatting with a friend about it this morning. And so for my something new this week, I'm going to look up on YouTube 90s music, and I'm going to focus on exercises and exercise videos that have 90s music behind them while I'm in the 90s. And then I will move progressively. I won't be out of the 90s by the time the 67 day is done, let's be honest there. But I thought, what a great way of doing it. We're going to focus on the 90s, and we're going to just take a mental trip back to a time that was, my body was definitely different then. But anyway, we thought it would be really great. We're both in the 90s area, and we thought, oh, she's a little closer to the 80s than I am, but we thought it would be a really fun journey to look for some 90s music and crank it up and wiggle. Anyway, that's going to be my new thing this week. Hydrate. I've done well, but some of it, again, is herbal tea. And I know that counts. I know that's okay. But I want to get my full 32 ounces of regular water and then have the tea on top of it. But this side of 40, that can alter your sleeping pattern. Anyway, that's what I would like to do. And the green tea, though, in the middle of the day is a really, really great hunger abater. If you're struggling with that, if you are choosing intermittent fasting or calorie counting or Weight Watchers or Noom, whatever it is, green tea is excellent. I'm not kidding. There's nobody selling. I'm not selling for anybody. There's no brand here. Like, go to the dollar store and grab some green tea off the shelf there. Like, it's really helpful, and it's calming. It's so calming. And to sit, and my therapist is always just saying, what's one more thing you can do to be healthy? And honestly, sitting feet flat on the floor, which is sometimes hard to do when you're short, Okay, I want to be honest with you on that. But feet flat on the floor, and if you have to be at the edge of the seat in order to do it, do it. And just breathing and having a warm beverage. You don't have to accomplish anything except taking that moment, and it's wonderful. So green tea is very helpful there. You don't have it late at night though, because it does have caffeine in it. I go with chamomile because chamomile is a natural anti-inflammatory, and I have an inflammation and circulation condition that it really helps. I can tell the next morning if I've had my chamomile tea the night before or not. It's part of my rhythm of evening me taking care of morning me taking care of evening me. Part of morning me taking care of evening me would be planning supper, so I don't run to a drive-through. It would be pulling the ingredients out of the freezer, so I don't run through a drive-through. Those types of things. So right now, we're going to have homemade pizza for supper. So it's going to have some calories there, but it's not going to have as many as what would come from an order in. And I need to get the dough on so that it has time to rise and it can do what it needs to do. And that's what we're going to do for supper. So morning me has to take care of evening me. It's a wonderful, wonderful spiritual rhythm and practice to get into so that you're not constantly running, chasing yourself. If you get into a cycle of rhythm, like dishes are done, vacuuming's done, bed is made, like it's just, there's no guilt if it doesn't get done, but there's peace when it does. And peace is a good thing. So on that, reading a book, I have moved from Try Softer as my mental health book into one called I Love Jesus, but I Want to Die. It is point blank real. And it's saying, I have a relationship with God, but I also have this thing. And I'm going to figure out how to live both of those dichotomies together. Being honest with yourself, being honest with your emotions, and not trying to brush it away going, oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, sometimes you're not fine. It's a really, really great book. And then I'm also reading this one, From the Ashes. It's an amazing, amazing book. It's really important that we understand our Native communities and nations and the people who originally owned this land. It's really important. And Canada has a lot of things going on right now, and not enough people are stepping up in anger. You know, not enough people are holding vigils and holding rallies and holding space for the damaged and hurt communities that we have been a part of. Simply, if you know, I've heard a lot of white people say, it wasn't me, I wasn't responsible. No, but if you're ignoring it today, it is you. If you're apathetic about it today, it is you. So don't give me that. I don't want to, this is not political. I'm just saying I'm learning and I'm trying to better myself one step at a time, right? One step at a time. So yeah, progress, I've measured it. I've told you about how I'm doing it, and I'm also telling you here that's part of my progress measurement. Reading, 10 minutes of mental health activity. Yep. Meditation, praying, journaling, just learning to breathe again, right? And learning to dream and think and wish. And I don't want to stay in wish zone. I don't know if you've heard the saying, if you hold wishes and crap in each hand, which hand gets filled first? So let's not sit in wish territory. Let's turn our wishes to dreams and our dreams into action, and that's how we move forward on this thing called life. So proud of you all, and thanks for listening to me. Babylon, love you. Mwah. Have a wonderful week. Let me know how yours is going. Happy 67-day challenge, people. Bye.